Hi everyone, this is Arun Reddy here. Welcome to my YouTube channel Arun Reddy Tech for You. And in this video, we are going to learn a topic called Python looping statements. So in Python looping statements, we are going to learn about while loop and for loop. So friends, if you're watching my video first time and if you want to learn Python, you can go through my channel playlist. In playlist, you can find a folder called Python where remaining videos are available. And if you don't want to miss my video, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to like and share my videos. So let us move to our topic. So coming to our topic, so let us learn what are the Python looping statements. So there are two looping statements, while loop and for loop. So first let us start with while loop. So what is a while loop? While loop we can execute a set of statement as long as condition is true. So until the condition is true, it will execute. Okay. So once condition is false, what happen? It will come out of the block. Which block? While loop block. Okay. So you can see here a small example I have taken. I want to print till 5, okay, less than 6, that means 5, till 5 I want to print. Okay, so what I have done, I have taken I want to print I as long as I is less than 6, that means till 5 I want to print. So what I have done, first I have taken I is equal to 1. Okay, now I is equal to 1. So I have given a condition that I less than 6. I means what? 1, right? So 1 less than 6, yes, condition is satisfied. So what it will do, once the condition is satisfied, it will go inside. If the condition fails, it will go out of the block. Okay, it will skip the block. Okay, so now condition is true. What happens? It will go inside. So what is I value? It will I value is 1, right? So it will print 1. Okay, so you can see output is 1. So what happened next? I is equal to I plus 1. That means I value will increase by 1. Now I has become 2. So again it will come to the while condition. Again it will check. Okay, as I said, loop is nothing but repetition. It is also called iteration. Okay, so loop, what it will do, it will repeat. So after this it will come back to here and it will check the condition I less than 6. Now what is I? 2, right? So 2 less than 6, yes, so condition satisfy. Again it will print I. This time what is I? 2, so it will print output 2. See, again it will go here, I is equal to I plus 1 means 3. Again it will come here and it will check the condition. This time also it will satisfy. So next to 4, next to 5, till 5 it will print. Okay, so after 5 what happens? After printing 5, it will increase to 6. Now it will go and check here condition 6 less than 6, false, condition is false. So what happens? It will come out of the block and the program will be stopped. Okay, so this is how we got a output 1 2 3 4 5. So until the condition is true, it will execute. Okay, so once condition is false, it will come out of the block. That is while loop. So while loop will execute until the condition is true. Nice, right? So let us see how we can use while loop and what are the elements we can use in the while loop. So you can see while using break statement, continue statement, else statement. Okay, we can also use while using while we can use break statement, continue statement, else statement. Okay, so let us see first with the break statement. So what break statement will do, we can stop the loop even if the condition is true. Okay, even the condition is true also we can stop the statement. How? I will give a condition within a condition. Okay, so where I will give a condition within a condition, in that again I will just insert a break. So what break will do, when the condition is satisfied, it will stop. Okay, for example, see, I want to stop at 3 only. Okay, I want to print till 3. I want to stop once the condition, see, once I value is 3, I want to stop the program. So what can I do? I will keep a if condition. See, I am using if condition in the while. Okay, so what I am doing, first while I less than 6, I am giving condition, print same. Okay, same like program. The only thing I am adding is if I is equal to 3. If I is equal to 3, it will break. Otherwise, it will increase. Okay, so let us see how this output will run. First I is equal to 1. Okay, so it will check the condition 1 less than 6. Yes, it will print 1. Okay, we got print 1. Then it will check 1 equal to I equal to 3 means 1 equal to 3. No, right? So condition fail. So it will come out to this where increment, we have increment, right? I is equal to I plus 1. So what happened this time? Again it will become 2. Again it will check the condition 2 less than 6. Yes, so again print 2. It will check the condition, fail again. If 2 equal to 3, no, 2 is not equal to 3. Again here it will come 3, right? It will become 3 and again it will go here. Now what happens? 3 less than 6, condition satisfied. But when you go, sorry, after printing 3, it will check here break. See, we have given a if condition 3 equal to 3, yes, so immediately it will break. So what break will do, it will stop. Okay, so break has the power to stop the loop. So what happened, break, what it will do, it will stop the whole block and the cursor will move out of the block. Okay, so it will move out of the while block. Okay, so this is how it will work, right? So this is how it will work. Okay, so same way we can also use continue statement. Okay, so let us see what is the difference between a continue statement and loop statement. Okay, so same condition I have given. The thing is, continue statement will skip the skip, it will not stop but it will skip. For example, it will print 1 2, but when I is equal to 3, what happens? It will skip. Okay, instead of stopping, it will skip, it will not allow to print 3. Okay, so what happened then? It will print 4. Okay, so it will continue. What it will do, it will again return to the while condition. Break, what it will do, it will make the cursor go out of the block. What continue is doing? Continue is returning back to the while loop. Okay, so it will return back to the while loop. So it will skip statement. So let us see once how it will work. Okay, for example, I is equal to 0. Okay, so I less than 6, yes, condition satisfy. I is equal to I plus 1, yes, I has become 1, right? So it will check the condition, condition failed, so it will print 1. Okay, next again it will print 2 because 2 is also not equal to 3. So next time it will become 3. So 3, this time it is not printing 3. See, 3 equal to 3. So what happens here? Continue means it will not go down. Instead of going down, it will go here. Okay, so again it will check 3 less than 6, yes, and now it will become 4. Now it has become 4, again condition will be false, right? So it will print 4 5 6. So what is the difference between a break and continue is, break will stop the iteration and continue will the skip the iteration. Okay, so break will make your cursor move out of the program, so move out of the block. Okay, continue, what happens? It will return to the condition again, while condition. That's the difference between a continue and while. Let us see a small program on the while, while with break and while with continue. Okay, now we are in the Python program. So let us see a small program, small example program on while loop. So how we can execute a while program. Okay, for example, now I will take I is equal to 0. Okay, so now I will give a condition while okay, I less than 6. Okay, so indication is important. Okay, so colon, next. See, when I say enter, it is moving bit, little bit right side. Okay, so here I will say print. Okay, print what I want to print, I, right? Okay, next what I want to do, I want to increase, so I will say I is equal to I plus 1, right? So here I will stop the program and let me save this as a loop. Okay, so I'll just save this program as loop.py. Okay, so let me save on the desktop, right? So let us run and check what will be the output. Okay, so run. Yes, you can see here 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so what is happening here? First it has taken I is equal to 0, right? So it went to the while condition, it has checked I less than 6, yes, so it has allowed inside. So what it has printed, it has printed 1, sorry, it has printed 0, then it has increased to 1, again it go back to the condition and it has checked 1 less than 6, yes. So like this till 5 it's okay. After I becomes 6, what happens? Condition will fail and it will stop the program, it will come out of the while condition. Okay, so that's how our while will work. Now let us see how we can use break and continue statement in loop. Okay, so in while loop we can also use break and continue statement, right? So let us see how we can use break and continue statements in the loop. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just keep if condition here. Okay, so in before print and increment, what I will do, I'll just say if. Okay, if I is equal to 3, so I want to stop before 5, means previously when we have run the program it has went to till 5, right? So now I want to just end till 3 only. Okay, so that's why I'm using if condition I is equal to 3. So if I is equal to 3, what it should do? Break, means it will stop, right? So let me save and let me run. Nice, now you can see it is running till 3 only. Okay, it is not giving output till 5, but it is only repeating till 3. Okay, so after 3 what happens? Break, what it will do? It will stop. Nice, right? Same way, let us see how we can do with the continue. Okay, so I'll just remove the break. Okay, so in break I will, in place of break I will say continue. Okay, and whenever we are using continue, remember you should keep increment above the continue, otherwise the program will not end sometimes. Okay, so loop will go on repeat. So I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, I will just say I is equal to I plus 1 here, and I will print here. Okay, I'll just take print statement here, right? So print, so what should I print? I, right? Right. So let me save and run. Let me run. Okay, nice. Now you can see it is not printing 3. Why it is not printing 3? Let us see. Let us go to the program so you can understand why it is not printing 3. So what I have done, first I have taken I is equal to 0. Okay, so I have increased to 1. Okay, I just check 1 equal to 3. Yes, condition satisfied. 1 equal to 3. Sorry, 1 is not equal to 3. Condition failed. Sorry. So it has printed 1. Okay, again it go back to the while condition. It has become 2. So by incrementing, again it is checking the condition 2 is equal to 3. No. So again it is skipping the statement and it is printing 2. So when it has become 3, next time what happens? It will increment by 1, right? So what happens here? It will check the condition I equal to 3. So condition satisfied. Or then what happens? It will skip. So it will not allow to print. See, once condition satisfied, it is not allowing to print. So what break has done? Break will stop the loop. But what continue is doing? It is just pass the cursor to again back to the while loop. So it will not print. Again what happens? It will increase by 4. See. So what happens? It will print 4 this time, not 3, because it has already skipped the increment, right? Okay, so this is how continue will work. Nice, right? So let us go back to our topic. Coming back to our topic, let us see what is the next one. Okay, so not only break, continue, we have an else also. So what is this else statement? See, what is else statement? What it is doing? Else statement, we can run a block of code once when the condition is no long is true. Okay, suppose if a condition is not true, while we have a condition, right? The condition is not true, what happens? It will give a alternative option to print. Okay, so what it is, you can see here after else statement, right? So suppose if a condition is starting only, it is wrong, right? Or if it is in between, it is wrong. So you want to conclude something, you want to say something, or you want to end a statement. Okay, you want to end with a statement. Okay, so without instead of blank, what we want to do, you want to give a message at the end. So at that time we can use else. So what else will do? Once the condition is false, what happens? It will allow to go to the else block, and it will print or it will execute the else block, and it will come out. Okay, for example, till 5 it will print, right? Here you can see same while loop condition. So till 5 it will print. After 5 what happens? Condition fail, right? So it will go to the else block, and it will execute the else block, and it will come out. So let us see a small program. Okay, coming back to Python program. So let us see a small program. So I'll just take as it is, just I will just make as it is loop was. Okay, so here I will go print I. Okay, right, I'll just cut this one. Okay, right, here I will say print I, right. So after this, suppose if the condition is fails, okay, so condition fails, what happens? I will give a else block, right? So here again else block C, remember when you are typing else block, it should be at the end, right? And give a colon, enter. Now what I will do, I will give a statement, right? Print, I will just say end of the program, or I as I value is no longer or not lesser than 6. Okay, we can give any statement. Okay, it's your wish. Okay, so I'll just say I value is not lesser than 6, so it has stopped. Okay, so I'll also include that lesser than 6. So loop stopped. Like this we can give any statement. Okay, right. So let me save and run. Okay, you can see here 0 1 2 3 4 5. After 5 what happens? I value is not lesser than 6, so loop stop. So like this we can give a statement. Nice, right? So let us move back to our topic. Coming back to our topic, now let us see what is for loop. Okay, so till now we have seen what is while loop, how to use break in the while loop, how to use continue in the while loop, and how to use else in the while loop. Now let us see how we can use for loop, and what are the elements we can use in the for loop. Okay, so for loop is used for iteration over a sequence, that is either a list, tuple, dictionary, set, or a string. So what it is saying, for loop is used for iteration over a sequence. Sequence means we have a sequence data type like list, tuple, dictionary. This all are sequence. Okay. So for this we use for loop. Okay. So we don't use for loop just like while loop. Okay. While loop where we have run n natural numbers, we can print n even numbers. But in the for loop, what happens? It is specially for the sequence. Okay, not just like a while loop, but it is specially for a sequence. For example, you can see here I have taken example fruit. Here list I have taken. So fruit is a list which contains apple, banana, and cherry. So whenever I want to print fruit, okay, so it will print as apple, banana, cherry side by side. It will not print in a vertical. Okay, so it will not print in a vertical, but it will print in a horizontal, right? So to make this print in a vertical one by one, what happened? Sorry, what we can do? We can use for loop. So let us see how we can do it. Okay, you can see a small example. For x in fruit, print x. So if I say like this, what happens? What will be the first element in the fruit? Apple, right? So first it will print apple. You can see here output. Next what it will print? It will print banana. Next it will print cherry, right? So this is how your output will come. Okay, so what for loop will do? It will print the elements in the sequence in a vertical order. Okay, in the vertical form. Okay, so what else we can use in the for loop means we can use break statement, continue statement, else statement, and range function also. We can also use range function in the for loop. So let us see one by one. First let us start with the break statement. Okay, so here break is the same like a just we have used in the sorry, in the what you'll say while loop. Sorry, so just like in the while loop how we have used, same way we can use break here also. For example, first I want to print apple. Okay, so after apple I want to stop at banana. Okay, so I want to give a break at banana, so I don't want to print after banana, I don't want to print cherry. So what can I do? I can use a if condition, same like a while loop. Okay, so this here this is the wrong output. Okay, so it will print apple, banana, and it will stop. Okay, so if in general if I execute a for loop, what happen? It will print all the three, apple, banana, and cherry. But if I say x is equal to banana, break means it will stop. Okay, after banana what happens? It will stop, right? So same way we have a continue also. What continue statement will do? It will skip the banana. You can see here it is not printing banana, so instead of printing banana it has skipped the banana and it is printing apple, and after banana it is printing cherry, right? Okay, so the same way we have else what it will do? It will print the numbers. Okay, for example I want to okay, we'll go later with the else. We'll first see what is break and continue in the for loop. Okay, then we'll go for a else. Okay, so let me go to the Python program. Now we are back to the Python program. So you can see here I have typed fruit is equal to apple, banana, and cherry, right? So in banana, first what I have done for x. Okay, so for x, let me remove first. Let us see how to execute, then we'll see. Okay, so for x in fruits, okay, so print x. Okay, for x in fruits, print x. So let me save and run the program, and you can see here apple, banana, cherry. Nice, apple, banana, and cherry. So suppose if I say print fruit, what happens? It will print in the horizontal. It will print the same. You will get output like this, right? If I say directly fruit, what happens? You will get output like this. Now what happens? We are getting output in a vertical order, right? Right. Okay. So for example, now if I want to give a condition and I want to stop if what x is equal to banana, right? So what I will do, I'll just say enter. Okay, I will just give a if condition. If x equals to what it is? Banana. Okay, so banana, right? Okay, f equal to banana colon, so what it should do, break, it will stop, right? Okay, so now let us see, save, run. You can see here, so what happens, it didn't print cherry, right? Like last output it didn't print cherry, so it has stopped till banana. So this is how break will work. Same way, suppose in place of break if I say continue, let us see what happens. Continue, so what you continue will do, it will skip, right? So let me save and let me run. Oops, we got a wrong output, so let us see once again. Okay, so print I should keep after the continue. Okay, so I'll just cut this one. Okay, right. Okay, so I'll just keep a print after continue, right? Now let us check, save, run. See, now what happens, we got apple and cherry, we didn't get banana, because what happens, once condition is true, what happens, continue is not allowing to go to the next line. Okay, so last time what I have done, I have kept to print on the top. So when I keep print on top, what happens, it will still, it will print, because it will skip to this point, right? So what continue will do, it will not allow you to go to the next line. Okay, so that's why what happens, break will stop the program, continue will skip the program, not program, loop, right? So let us see next topic. Coming to our next topic, else, right? So what else will do, if the loop finish its execution, it will give a statement, right? Okay, so we can also use range also. So what is range? Okay, so what is range means, range function we can use to print a numbers. For example, if I want to print till 10, if I say x in range, okay, so range function what happen, what it will do, it will give the number of number of values, and suppose if I give 10 here, it will print till 10. Okay, suppose if I say range 20, it will print till 20. If I say range 30, it will print till range 30. So loop through a set of code a specific number of times, we can use range. Suppose if you want to print in the for loop till a number, suppose if you want to print 20 numbers from 0 to 20, what we can do, we will just say 20. Suppose if your starting number is 11, so then you can give 11 comma 20, so it will start from the 11 and it will go till the 20. So previously what happens, in the while loop we have used increment. Okay, I is equal to I plus 1. So here we doesn't need to use increment, right? So range automatically will give a value, right? So after 6, suppose I want to include else in the same range function, so what can I do, I will just say else at the last. Okay, so in the range only I will just say at the else at the last. So after completing the range of values, what happens, it will go to the else. Okay, so finally finish, I can give any statement. So let us see what is this range and else. Okay, now we are back to the Python program, and you can see here I have taken for x in range 6. Okay, so what do you mean by range 6 means, if I run this program, it will print from 0 to 6. Okay, so let us see. Okay, run, save, run, right? See, 0 to 5. Okay, suppose if I want to print till 20 or 10, let us assume 10 I want to print. Okay, so I'll just save and run, and you can see here, see, till 9, sorry. Okay, so if I give 10, it will stop at 9. If I give 20, it will stop at 19. Okay, so one number before it will stop. Okay, for example, now I want to print from 5 to 20, sorry, 5 to 10, 5, not 5 to 10, 5 to 9. Okay, so I'll just say 5 comma 10. Okay, suppose if I want to print 5 to 10, what I will say, 5 comma 11. Okay, so let me save, let me run, and you can see here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, right? So you can give starting number and last number. So range, by using for loop, and in the for loop by using range we can just avoid increment and decrements. Just like for loop we use increment and decrement, I is equal to I plus plus, sorry, I plus 1 or I minus 1, like that we can avoid that such things. Okay, now suppose if I want to print till 10 numbers, and I want, after printing 10 I want to say the program is end here. Okay, so what can I do? I'll use simple else, right? So else, whenever you start else, you should start it from the corner else. So what I'll just say, I'll say print end of the program, end of, or end of loop. So let me save and let me run. Nice, now you can see it is printing till 10, and at the end what it is saying, end of the loop. Nice, right? So this is how we can use while loop and for loop. Okay, so in while loop we can just print whatever the numbers we want, we can print, okay, by using increment and decrement. So but for loop, what happens, for loop is only used for a sequence, just like a list, tuple, uh, or we can say dictionary. Okay, like this sequence we can print easily. Okay, and we can also use range function. Okay, range function, when we use range function, you doesn't need increment and decrement, we can also print the numbers. So friends, keep practicing. Thank you.